Alright, what's up, guys? So, Philaz, they have uploaded a video titled Men Have Easier Lives. Obviously, a quote from the video. But here's the thing, and I know people are going to probably disagree with me. I'm not really looking for no arguments as I'm saying this and stuff and making this video. But I feel that men have their lives, women have their lives, dogs, trees, cats, rocks, birds, whatever. We all have our own individual lives. Now, I feel that there are some people in every form of life that have an easier life. There's some that has a harder life. But I feel that saying us as like all together, like we all have easier lives. There's some men out there that are struggling, then yeah, there's some men out there that are full-blown billionaires. They ain't gotta worry about nothing in their life possible. So yeah, to that man, he has an easier life. But it's the same with women. There's that woman where it's like, she has her struggles, and then there's that woman where it's like, what is a struggle? It's like that for any and everything. I'm saying, like, I just wish that people would stop putting, like, just because I'm saying it's like that for everybody. It's like that in like one person or one thing, and just every form of life where it's like, oh, men ain't this or women ain't that or men are this and women are that. I'm like, fam, whatever difficulties or just personal issues you've had with a man, that is you and your personal issues. Same with a woman. It's like it's just one of those things where it's like, people stop putting me in that category. It's like, oh, you're a man, you doing this, you get to do that. I'm like, no. I'm like, whatever. It's like, look, whatever it is, I'm like, that is you and your own personal issues and your mindset that's different from everybody else. All right, so but anyways, make sure if you guys haven't, go subscribe to Falaz for more videos like this. And then that being said,
a men's rights activist.
Oh, bitch, you should not have said that. Oh, I gotta call my boy Andrew Tate. Hold on a second.
Do you know that men die younger than women?
If this conversation goes on any longer, I'm gonna kill myself.
day.
What did you say about men's rights that you didn't like?
Okay, well, like I said, again, women, women live longer than men. And again, that's a problem. And I'm like, women live longer than men because men over. Like, this is not a women's issue.
I'm not an attorney, but it feels like you lost in this case. You so sit.
Women rely on a whole group of people. Men only rely on their wives. It's irrelevant.
Men do work more dangerous jobs. And more men are embracing them. If you don't sit down right now, I swear to God. Men don't have a hard life, and you making mine miserable.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's one of those things where it's like, look, whatever, the thing is this, like, because that's something where I always will, and even there's a video that I am going to talk about at some point in time, but it trips me out when it's like there's always that one person and any, like, it's either a man or a woman and they're talking about the opposite sex, and then they're like putting out like this stereotype, and it's like, okay, have you met all of like everybody in the men's race or the the female race or women's race and things? It's like, because if you haven't, the thing is this: you can't make that assumption, you can't make that title, you can't make whatever it is about that other life talking about them all like, oh yeah, men get to do this, or they have an easier life, or women have an easier. I'm like, bro, I feel like there is nobody in this world that has an easy life. I feel that everybody in their own way has an equal life to the person next to them. So yeah, it's like that. And the thing is this: I'm like, there's people out there where it's like, I think I keep like jumping the gun, going from like bouncing all the way onto these conversations and stuff. But here's what I personally think. I think that, yeah, you can look at somebody and see like, dang, they struggling and stuff, but I feel like that question needs to be asked is like, are they happy? Because I'm like, you can see somebody that's like, homeless, for an example. And it's like, yeah, you know, there's going to be that one homeless person that's struggling, and they're all like, okay, I'm trying to figure out a way to get out of this struggle, you know? And I feel like it ain't no different. Well, I don't know. There's obviously a main difference, you know, that person being homeless, and then it's like, let's say there's a person out there working 2-3 jobs or something, trying to maintain a household and all this other stuff. And yeah, it's like you look at them, and it's like, I think that there's like that mental level where it's like, you know, if that homeless person and that person working 2-3 jobs is on like that same mental level, I feel like, yeah, you could look at them and be all like, okay, mentally, you know, yeah, physically, and, you know, in the reality, it's like, yeah, their lives are different, but I feel like mentally, it's like, I feel like it's the same, you know, life. That's if they're mentally thinking the same way. But if they're not mentally thinking the same way, then yeah, one or the other is having a more challenging life and the other is having an easier life. So that's how I personally feel. But I'm not gonna look at somebody and be out there making assumptions like, oh yeah, they're probably living an easy life right now because they get to take trips and do this and do that, but they probably got their own personal struggles that they're not telling somebody, or it's just a personal struggle that it's like, you can say that they're living an easy life, but it's like you're looking at that main thing. You're not looking at like the whole like a social media influencer. It's like, yeah, they might post that they're on vacation, but it's like they're not posting about their depression. They're not posting about their financial struggles. They're not posting about their friends or family struggles, whatever it is. But so it's like, yeah, it's like I'm not in that point of my life, and I don't think I ever will be in that point of my life where I'm looking at somebody and I'm like, let me sit down and think about what's going on in their life. I ain't got time for that. I'm worried about myself. So yeah, it's one of those things where I'm like, I just think that us as all together and things, we just need to be focused on ourselves, and just focused on taking care of those around us. That's it, you know. So but anyways, and that being said, make sure if you guys haven't, go subscribe to Falaz for more videos like this. Like, subscribe to me too, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.